Imagine this. You're working hard, earning a decent income, and yet somehow you find yourself living paycheck to paycheck, struggling to save, and wondering where all your money went. Did you know that nearly 70% of lottery winners end up broke within just a few years? Why? Because of bad financial decisions. The truth is, most people make financial mistakes that quietly drain their wealth, sometimes without even realizing it. In this video, we're diving into 13 financial mistakes that could be sabotaging your bank account. And believe me, you'll want to stay until the end because the final mistake is one that even the wealthiest people often fall for, and it might just shock you. Mistake 1. Not having an emergency fund. One of the biggest financial mistakes is not having an emergency fund. Without this financial safety net, even a small setback, like a car repair, a medical bill, or an unexpected job loss, can quickly spiral into debt. An emergency fund provides a cushion that helps you cover unexpected expenses without relying on high-interest credit cards or loans, which can trap you in a cycle of debt. Building a fund with 3 to 6 months' worth of expenses ensures you're prepared for life's surprises and can handle them without jeopardizing your financial stability. In 2017, nearly 40% of Americans couldn't cover a $400 emergency without borrowing or selling something. When Hurricane Harvey hit Texas that year, thousands of people found themselves in financial turmoil, as many didn't have emergency savings to cover their immediate needs. Start by saving at least 3 to 6 months' worth of expenses in a separate savings account. Contribute to it regularly, even if it's just a small amount each month. Mistake 2. Overspending on credit cards. Credit cards can be useful financial tools, but overspending on them is a slippery slope that often leads to high-interest debt. It's easy to fall into the habit of buying things you can't afford, thinking you'll pay it off later, but more often than not, later never comes. As interest accumulates, that seemingly small purchase can balloon into a much larger debt, making it difficult to catch up. This cycle can quickly trap you in financial stress, draining your wealth and limiting your ability to save or invest for the future. The key is to use credit cards wisely, only charging what you can pay off in full each month. In 2008, the average American household had over $8,000 in credit card debt. And during the Great Recession, millions couldn't keep up with their payments, resulting in bankruptcies, repossessions, and years of financial recovery. Only charge what you can pay off in full each month. If you have existing credit card debt, prioritize paying it off as soon as possible to avoid costly interest charges. Mistake 3. Having a bad credit score. Your credit score is more important than you think, as it affects many aspects of your financial life. A low score can lead to higher interest rates on loans and credit cards, meaning you'll pay thousands more over time. It can also result in rejected loan applications, making it harder to finance major purchases like a car or home. Surprisingly, your credit score can even impact your job prospects, as many employers check it when hiring for roles involving financial responsibility. To avoid these pitfalls, monitor your score regularly, pay bills on time, and keep your credit card balances low. In 2012, Randy Zuckerberg, Mark Zuckerberg's sister, found her credit score took a hit because she forgot to pay a small bill on time. This minor oversight impacted her ability to secure a mortgage, demonstrating how even a seemingly insignificant mistake can have long-term financial consequences. Check your credit score regularly, pay bills on time, and keep your credit card balances low. Mistake 4. Not investing early. Many people wait too long to start investing, believing they need a large sum of money to get started. But the truth is, time is your most valuable asset when it comes to growing wealth. The earlier you begin, even with a small amount, the more you benefit from compound interest, where your earnings generate even more earnings over time. By delaying, you miss out on years of potential growth, making it much harder to catch up later. The key is to start investing now, no matter how little you have, and let time work its magic on your money. If you had invested just $1,000 in Amazon stock in 1997, your investment would be worth over $1 million today. That's the power of starting early. Start investing as soon as possible, even if it's a small amount. The earlier you start, the more you'll benefit from compound interest. Want to know a secret? The rich don't wait to invest. They start as early as they can. Don't let procrastination rob you of future wealth. Mistake 5. Failing to diversify investments. Putting all your money into one investment is a recipe for disaster. because it exposes you to unnecessary risk. If that single investment performs poorly, you could lose a significant portion, or even all, of your money. Diversification, or spreading your money across different asset classes like stocks, bonds, real estate, and mutual funds, helps protect your wealth by balancing potential losses. This way, if one investment struggles, others in your portfolio can help offset the impact, ensuring your overall financial health remains intact. Remember, diversification is a key strategy for minimizing risk and building long-term wealth. In 2001, thousands of Enron employees lost their entire retirement savings when the company collapsed because they had invested everything in Enron stock. They learned the hard way that diversification is crucial. Spread your investments across different asset classes, such as stocks, bonds, real estate, and mutual funds. This way, if one investment performs poorly, others can balance it out. Mistake 6. Living beyond your means. One of the fastest routes to financial ruin is spending more than you earn. As your income rises, it's tempting to indulge in lifestyle inflation, upgrading your car, home, or wardrobe, without realizing that this habit can quickly drain your finances. While it feels rewarding in the moment, consistently spending beyond your means leads to mounting debt, missed savings opportunities, and financial stress. Instead, maintain a budget, prioritize saving, and resist the urge to inflate your lifestyle with every pay raise so you can build wealth instead of eroding it. MC Hammer earned over $30 million in the early 1990s, but ended up filing for bankruptcy in 1996 because he couldn't sustain his extravagant lifestyle. He's a prime example of how living beyond your means can drain even the most substantial incomes. Create a budget and stick to it. Avoid the temptation to upgrade your lifestyle every time you get a raise. Mistake 7. Paying only the minimum on debts. Paying only the minimum on debts, especially credit cards, can trap you in a never-ending cycle of debt. While it may seem manageable in the short term, the high interest rates mean that most of your payment goes toward interest rather than reducing the principal balance. As a result, it can take years to pay off even small amounts, costing you hundreds or even thousands of dollars in extra interest over time. To break free from this cycle, aim to pay more than the minimum each month and prioritize paying off high-interest debt as quickly as possible. If you owe $5,000 on a credit card with a 20% interest rate and only make the minimum payment, it could take over 20 years to pay off and cost you more than $12,000 in interest. Pay more than the minimum whenever possible. Mistake 8. Failing to plan for retirement. Many people delay saving for retirement until it's too late, leaving them scrambling to catch up as they approach their golden years. This procrastination often results in missed opportunities for compound growth, making it much harder to accumulate a substantial nest egg. The longer you wait, the more you'll need to save each month to reach your retirement goals, which can be overwhelming and stressful. Start saving early, even if it's a small amount, and let time and compound interest work in your favor to ensure a comfortable and secure retirement. A 2019 study revealed that nearly 25% of Americans have no retirement savings at all. Those who don't plan early often find themselves struggling in their golden years, forced to rely on Social Security or work longer than expected. Start contributing to a retirement account as early as possible, even if it's just a small amount. The longer your money has to grow, the more comfortable your retirement will be. Think you have plenty of time to save for retirement? The years will pass faster than you think. Start today, or you might regret it later. The most shocking mistake of all is allowing emotions to dictate your financial decisions. When fear or excitement takes over, it often leads to costly choices, such as panic selling investments during a market downturn, or impulse buying luxury items you don't really need. These emotional reactions can result in significant financial losses, as panic selling locks in losses and impulse spending depletes your savings. To avoid this pitfall, develop a clear financial plan and stick to it, making decisions based on logic and long-term goals rather than short-term emotions. In 2008, when the stock market crashed, many investors panicked and sold their investments at rock-bottom prices. Those who stayed calm and held on to their investments saw the market recover, while panic sellers locked in massive losses. Create a financial plan and stick to it, regardless of market fluctuations. Always make decisions based on logic and strategy, not emotions. Mistake 10. Not having a budget. One of the most fundamental financial mistakes is not having a budget. Without a clear understanding of where your money is going, it's incredibly easy to overspend on non-essential items and neglect important savings goals. A budget serves as a roadmap for your finances, helping you track income, control expenses, and ensure you're allocating enough towards savings and investments. Without this structure, money tends to slip through the cracks, leaving you unprepared for emergencies and long-term goals. Creating and sticking to a budget is essential for building financial stability and achieving your financial dreams. A recent survey showed that 65% of Americans have no idea how much they spent last month. This lack of awareness often leads to overspending and missed financial goals. Create a budget that accounts for your income, expenses, savings, and investments. Use budgeting apps to track your spending in real time. Mistake 11. Not taking advantage of employer benefits. If your employer offers benefits like a 401k match, health savings accounts, HSAs, or discounted stock purchase plans, not taking advantage of them is essentially leaving free money on the table. A 401k match means your employer contributes extra funds to your retirement savings, effectively doubling your investment up to a certain percentage. HSAs offer tax advantages for medical expenses, and discounted stock purchase plans allow you to buy company shares at a reduced price. By ignoring these benefits, you miss out on opportunities to boost your savings and build wealth effortlessly. Always maximize these perks to make the most of your financial future. A 2021 report found that over 20% of employees failed to contribute enough to their 401k plans to receive the full employer match, missing out on thousands of dollars of free money each year. Review your employer's benefits package carefully. Make sure you're contributing enough to your retirement account to get the full match, and explore other perks that could help you save money or build wealth. Mistake 12. Neglecting to update your financial plan. Life is full of changes, whether it's getting married, having children, changing jobs, or receiving an unexpected windfall. However, many people forget to update their financial plans to reflect these changes, leading to gaps in protection, missed investment opportunities, or outdated financial goals. For example, a life insurance policy that doesn't include your new spouse or a retirement plan that doesn't account for increased income could leave your loved ones unprotected or your future underfunded. Regularly reviewing and adjusting your financial plan ensures it aligns with your current life circumstances and helps you stay on track toward your goals. An executive earning a six-figure salary forgot to update his life insurance beneficiary after his divorce. When he passed away unexpectedly, his ex-spouse received the entire payout instead of his children. Review your financial plan at least once a year or whenever you experience a major life event. Ensure that your insurance policies, retirement plans, and investment strategies align with your current goals and circumstances. Mistake 13. Having only source of income. Relying on a single source of income is a serious financial mistake, especially for those living alone, as it makes you vulnerable to unexpected changes like job loss, economic downturns, or health issues. If that one income stream disappears, you're left without a financial safety net, which can lead to debt or financial instability. During the 2020 pandemic, millions of people who depended solely on their full-time jobs found themselves struggling financially when layoffs and furloughs hit. Those with side hustles or multiple income streams, however, were more resilient and better able to weather the storm. Diversify your income by developing multiple streams, such as starting a side business, investing, freelancing, or renting out a spare room. This way, if one source dries up, you'll have others to rely on, ensuring greater financial security and stability. And there you have it, the 13 financial mistakes that could cost you thousands, or even millions over your lifetime. But the good news? Now that you're aware of them, you have the power to avoid them and take control of your financial future. Remember, building wealth isn't about how much you earn. It's about making smart decisions with the money you have. If you found this video helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe for more tips on building wealth, avoiding costly mistakes, and achieving financial freedom. Let's make smarter money moves together. See you in the next video.